Hello and welcome, this is Nuclear Rabbit and today I'm playing a Spearazon. And as you can tell, I'm playing online. You can tell because I'm teleporting everywhere. But anyway, we start off as usual by killing the counters a bunch, getting a stealth and a good spear, and then we go to Ondariel. After that we go ahead and find a unique ring. It's gonna be a Nagel, but it's a 71 AR 27 MF Nagel, so that's really nice. After that we go ahead and attack Duriel, and this is the first time you can actually see me using Impale. And yeah, this build is based around Impale and Fend, and one of those two is very disappointing and the other one uses a lot of durability. So that's Duriel down. As you can tell, we have one or two close calls while heading towards Mephisto. But the act bosses, yeah, they just go well. Impale is a very good boss killer. I had never used Impale before, and yeah, it's actually pretty damn good. I mean, look at that, that's very good. After that we go and get our Hellforge. We get a perfect ruby, which we can use for some heavy gloves, for some crushing blow. After that I need to farm more. Like, this character cannot deal with the Chaos Sanctuary yet. And I end up finding Chance Guards, 36%. So this is becoming quite the MF character. I also end up making a Malice in a Pike with an Ithanel and an Athrune. And this is just like a basic weapon that you can use for a bit, but I end up using it way longer than I wanted to. This is something I did wrong in this run. So I found an Angelic Ring off of Duriel, and I find the armor now, and together they give a ton of attack rating, and I'm just constantly whiffing. I should have worn the armor over a stealth and then just had attack rating. However, we do end up getting to Diablo after a while, and after that we go and kill some stuff and find another unique ring. So it's another Nagel. This is a 6529, which is 1 MF off of perfect, so we take that and head towards the Ancient. So far so good. During normal, this build's doing absolutely fine. I mean, look at that, Impale is really whacking them. I mean, that is a lot of damage for a melee character. Oh, we have to bail. I mean, look at that, you can actually see me just chunking him. That's insane for a melee character. Impale was very impressive. And after that, because I'm playing online for the first time, we get to do terrorized zones. And yeah, this is just me doing terrorized zones. I did that a bunch after Bale, and but there's a problem though, because I ended up realizing that just farming Bale's faster for the experience. And I find some more chances. These were worse, so I didn't show. And I almost die again getting to the counters on Nightmare. I end up making a shield with LM after farming her a bunch. And almost die again. This is a theme in this run, like there were so many close calls. And then we get to Ondariel, who my Valkyrie tanks perfectly fine. I mean, at this point in the run, I just realized that the Valkyrie is doing better than I am, so yeah. And here we go, like, look at me chunking away at Duriel. This is Duriel Nightmare, just chunk, 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 and let's go. It's so cool. I end up finding a Raspadam off of Duriel, which is the best weapon I have so far, I think. Yeah, I have Blood Thief and a Havoc Impale. Like, the problem with these is they both suck. I end up making a Lore and a Warhead as well. And with that we head to Mephisto, who I just chunk again. Like, look at the Impale go. Oh, you will be repairing a lot when you're doing Impale, by the way. Like, I was repairing every like 7 to 10 minutes. And from our Hellforge and Nightmare we get a Paul rune, and oh, I do end up upgrading my Havoc Impaler as well. So this is actually a pretty decent weapon. So yeah, I end up discovering that you're not automatically enrolled in the ladder. So I make a Paul Eld. And yeah, it's not great. Look, it's not great. So I wanted cannot be frozen mostly, but I didn't get it. So yeah, from what I remember, in Lord of Destruction you're automatically enrolled in the ladder, but here you apparently are not, so be warned about that. But even though we yeah, screwed that up, we get to Diablo. Kill him, and we just farm some more. We find our Hawan's helm as well, the Grand Crown. This is just a good helmet for our mercenary who needs to resist badly. But yeah, his equipment is also just bad, so yeah. I end up just using the helmet. And I find an 86 life amulet, which I equip. Then we go to the Nightmare Ancients, whom I still just chunk. Like, this is for a melee character. This is just very good. However, you can see problems starting to arise. We had a bunch of close calls, and we're a melee character without fade or anything. I'm at 680 HP. Like, that's very low. So yeah, things like Deathlords are just insanely dangerous. Well, my Valkyrie can tank them, so it's cool. Like, I'm just standing in the back. And yeah, just taking a bunch of damage. At this point, I'm just mostly like poking along when I can and killing act bosses, but the Valkyrie is doing like 70-80% of the work. But yeah, this run had a bunch of trouble with just getting weapons. Like, I'm using that rare Yari now, and it's fine, but it's not that good. Impale is really pulling this together, but it can only do so much. But yeah, this is just good. Like, a Spirazon is a good boss killer. And then I end up finding a Shark Tooth armor for my mercenary, which is a tooth row. And this is just most of the rest of the run, just me farming terror zones, getting levels. And with me farming, I mean... oh, this is me getting Anya, by the way, not farming terror zones. I'll do that a lot as well, but... yeah, it's just the Valkyrie doing stuff, because I just can't. Like, I have 688 HP, because every single weapon that you can use as a Spirazon just needs so much stats. I do get really lucky though and find a unique war spear, which is called the Impaler. It should be the best weapon in the game for this build, and it doesn't have auto repair, which is a giant oversight. So after that we farm some more. We find a Gothic bow, which is a gold strike, which I would have loved. It's the dream weapon for a Boazon, but we are not a Boazon, so yeah, shit out of luck, I guess. Yeah, that weapon is amazing. So yeah, just farming more terrors. I end up going to like level 73 or something. Oh, I do find the Duriel's as well in the meanwhile, and Duriel's shell is just a very good armor. Like 20 resist all, 50 gold, cannot be frozen. Finally I get my cannot be frozen. I end up putting a perfect ruby in there as well, after I put in a socket with Lazark. So yeah, this is my equipment now going into hell. I have a Lord, Duriels, resistance amulet, some boots. Like, most of this is, to be honest, like, the armor is very, very good. The weapon is okay-ish, I guess, but the rest of it is just all crap. Like, I got very unlucky on my gear in this run, I think. Especially sad, because, yeah, a Spirazon just needs a lot of gear. After that, it's off to the counters, because I need a lot of runes. I need a Lem rune for Shealthal Lem. I need another Lem rune for Shealthal Lem for my mercenary. I need a... what's it called? I need a Fall rune. I need a Ko rune for obedience. Because basically the weapon I'm aiming for is a 5-socket spear with obedience in it, because it gives me 35 resist all. Bunch of damage, crushing blow. Like, it's a good rune word. And yeah, I end up just going at it in the tower, and yeah, look how much this character is struggling. Like, I know these are physical immunes, but still, like, you're gonna encounter a lot of this. I end up finding a blue man catcher, and I craft a man catcher with 96 enhanced damage and 40 IAS, which is the best weapon I have so far. Like, it's super fast, but the requirements on it are insane. Like, look how much stats I have to invest, and look at how low my life total ends up being. I'm at 874 life, which is just not great. Oh, here's my skill tree, by the way. So yeah, you can just see me struggling. Like, I'm dealing good damage now, even though my weapon is not great at all. I'm dealing good damage, but I'm just taking a ton of damage as well. So yeah, just farming counters, but yeah, disaster strikes after a while. I mean, look at how hard I'm getting hit. Like, this is not a reasonable situation. So I end up getting nailed by the archers. I die, I'm sorry. I do want to retry this on single player, but for now, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.